Here we go. Yeah, 1994. I jumped through another portal. Back in 1994. Yeah. Back in the day in 94, I was kicking our flows, you know. I wanted to be a MC then. Back in the day in 94, you really didn't know. Stoney McFly, now we time traveling. Hey, 1994, what happened then? That when PlayStation was released, Beanie Babies made it begun. Everybody invested like millions. The top song was by Boys II Men. I made love to you until then. And the movies to watch before Gump, Lion King, Angels in the Outfield, Clinton, Present Danger, and The Crow. Long live Brandon Lee, the most famous person in the world with Nelson Mandela. Long live that fella, and then more of my fellas that come from the ghetto. Now we not jealous. And the funny guy then was Jim Carrey. Remember the biggest pop culture event was O.J. Simpson in the right Bronco, jumping the fence, car chasing, televised lives on every TV station. And national figure skating champion Tanya Harding was responsible for the attack on Nancy Kerrigan. That's a question that we still ask ourselves time again. Yeah, back in the day in 94, I'm still going in with the flow. And the man of the year was the Pope, John Paul II. Kimberly Aiken from Columbia, South Carolina was Miss America. And Miss USA was Lou Parker. And she was from South Carolina too. Yeah. In 94, spitting flows, I wanted to be a MC then. Back in the day, 94, I was spitting out flows, you know. I wanted to be a MC then. Back in the day, in 94, hey, Stoney McFly again. High, I'm in the sky, see me fly again. Back in the day, in 94, here I go with a flow, bar check. I'm coming right back at they neck again. Yeah, serial killer, prison Dale, Jeffrey Dahmer, he tried to harm her. And we lost Kurt Cobain to suicide. Man, it was crazy that he died. That comedian by the name of John Candy. And the street was running in a frantic. You know, back then, you know them earthquakes were happening. It was another year, but still they were suffering up in California. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on like marijuana getting promoted in different countries where everybody wasn't really with it. Back in November, for 1 week, Tim Allen had the #1 boss office seat, the Santa Claus. Y'all remember y'all? And he had the #1 rated TV show. And the #1 New York Times best-selling book, Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man. And that show Home Improvement. Y'all remember when? I said, back in the day in 94, I was spitting out flows, you know. I wanted to be a MC then. Back in the day in 94, I was spitting them flows, Stoney McFly in the sky, see me fly again. Back in the day in 94, I was spitting the flows, you know, that I was going with another one. Bar check, right back at your door, I'm right stepping on they nest again. Pearl Jam canceled that 1994 summer tour after they found out that Ticketmaster was demanding a service charge for fans' tickets. I'm like they was tripping. Yeah, and Leonardo da Vinci, Codex Hammer was purchased by 30 mil. In 94 by Bill Gates, and then 3 years later he released a digital version tape of the hit store diary for the world to see. Oh man, it feels like majesty. And let me drop some more facts. Oh man, spinning to the quarterbacks. All the ones that were winning and losing, trying to make it up in the game is no illusion. Seinfeld was the #1 popular show. E.R. Grace Under Fire, NYPD Blue, Murder She Wrote, Friend Roseanne, Mad About You, Madman of the People on NBC True. Yeah, and we still vibing, bumping and grinding. But R. Kelly got cancer, so ain't no need to remind us of what happened. There was the #1 song back then in April and May, and I'm just chillin'. Who was the World Series champion? No one major up in baseball, cause didn't nobody play. Back in the day in 94, see they went on strike. Dallas Cowboys and Houston Rockets won again. And New York Rangers then, and Brazil had the soccer cup.